Well, this week is the 6th annual Hollywood Climate Summit, where climate storytelling and innovative solutions across all facets of media are front and center. And tonight, I want to introduce you to a musician who's combining his art, activism, and an invention to tell the story about the importance of soil.
Oh, worm. When you think about fighting climate change, many solutions may come to mind. But for music artist Derek Richard Thomas, the answer is simple: soil.
Any piece of dirt can become soil.
Dirt is essentially dead soil, stripped of its life-supporting properties. Soil, however, is a dynamic living ecosystem teeming with microbes essential for plant life. And for Derek, DRT, his initials for dirt, isn't just a name, it's his passion. After seeing widespread soil degradation during his travels, Derek's mission became clear: to bring that dead dirt back to life using his invention, the Soil Maker.
So a soil maker is a stoneware composter. You put it underground and you put your food scraps in it, and then it composts your food and turns it into nutrients for the trees and plants around it.
Here at Santa Monica's Palisades Park, Derek envisions soil makers empowering communities. Placed in backyards, schools, and public parks, these devices could transform how cities manage waste and significantly mitigate climate change.
Anywhere that there's going to be organic matter thrown into a trash can, we could have one of these that feeds the trees, sequesters carbon, and it becomes part of the solution.
Soil is a powerful natural system. It actively pulls carbon from the atmosphere, absorbs more water, mitigating drought and wildfires, and supports biodiversity for a sustainable food supply. As a musician, Derek amplifies this message, writing an original song that became the official music video for the acclaimed film Common Ground. Up in Ojai at Big Picture Ranch, this is home to Harrell Tickell, co-filmmaker behind Common Ground and Kiss the Ground, documentaries highlighting soil health and regeneration as a climate solution.
We realized that this is what our life's purpose was. This is what our movies needed to be about.
Big Picture Ranch has produced over 20 climate solution films, and they truly practice what they preach. Rebecca and her family have transformed their home into a thriving regenerative farm and movie studio. Today in their garden, Derek is installing a soil maker, showing employees how it will turn their organic food scraps into living soil, a direct page from their own climate storytelling book. Derek also envisions the Soil Maker as a solution for communities rebuilding after disasters, like the Palisades and Eaton fires, turning charred land into vibrant living soil.
So it just takes one city to adopt these soil makers at a citywide level, that we could then start to do it all over the world.
It's about sharing the story of the Soil Maker and the power of healthy soil to make a profound impact in healing our planet.
All right, well, you just saw him in the story. Joining me now is the very talented Derek Richard Thomas, the inventor of the Soil Maker, and you have brought one along in the studio. So obviously people can see the size of it. How does this work as far as throwing our organic waste in here versus the trash can?
Yeah, so we're already in the habit of separating our trash. What's mind-blowing is that most of it goes to the landfill.
Yeah.
And when it goes into the landfill, it creates pollution, it creates methane, and our food scraps, they make our trash cans all sticky and gross,
Yeah.
and they could be going into the land immediately. So in a soil maker, you just put it in right there. This half is underground, and then every day, 3 times a day, you're feeding the trees that are sequestering carbon and stopping climate change.
How long would it take, would you say, like putting a banana peel in here versus in the landfill? How long does it take to decompose?
So in here, it takes about a month. In the landfill, it takes 2 years to a decade as far as the banana peel is concerned.
And that's just one form of organic waste. Really quickly, we have SoFi Stadium pictures. You had brought your soil makers there to just kind of envision what that would look like.
Yeah.
How could that make a big impact if big stadiums took, your invention and implemented it?
I've been bringing them all around the city in different locations to see what it would look like. So we did it in Palisade Park in Santa Monica as well, SoFi Stadium. If people start to implement these on a citywide level, we have major changes as far as carbon sequestration and offsetting the global warming or climate change issue we're facing, you know? All
Yeah.
those food scraps feed the trees, sequester the carbon, and totally turn it around.
So it's sort of changing our behavior. Like you said, we already do that with separating in the blue bin and the trash. This would just add to that, to put your organic waste. Now, in addition to this, if this is outside someone's budget, how can they still make a difference with creating their own soil, healthy soil, just everyday people?
Yeah, so everyday people are already composting, and you could take your compost food scraps to a farmer's market, and sometimes you can compost there. But the benefit of having one of these is that it all just, it's all natural.
Yeah.
Every composter out there is plastic. This is stoneware, so it's made of clay, and it never breaks down.
All right, so it's truly an investment in the future, in the planet, in our health. Thank you so much, Derek Richard Thomas, for bringing the Soil Maker in and teaching us all about the importance of soil.
Thank you.
Okay, still ahead, Chavez Ravine is buzzing tonight as the Dodgers prepare to take the field against the Mets, two of the best teams in baseball this season, squaring off in Game 2 of their series. We've got a preview of all the action straight ahead on the Rush Hour.